Welcome to Rivalry Week. I just wanted to go over a couple things of how I pick Rivalry Week each year. I pick one that's going to be a matchup that occurs twice during a given season. I pick one that is a matchup that seems a little extra important, and I'll explain those importances here in a moment. And I also picked it to coincide with the greatest rivalry game of all time, of course, Texas OU, coming up this Saturday. So let's get right into it. First, we have your commish against Mr. West Coast. It's just basically going to feel great to beat you for the first time. Next, we have the Analrapist and New Name, a classic battle of best man versus groom. Also up, we have Face versus Bumblebee Tuna. Okay, I have to confess, there's absolutely no connection to this game. Sorry, guys. Next up on our list, we have Chipmunks and Mean Green. We of course know that they are cubicle buddies and most likely pubicle buddies. And last but not least, we have Bane versus Texas Rangers. And let's just say I've got a little dirty story involving these two, involving a small axe, Toronto, and a naked border crossing. So now for a section of trash talk that I like to call, how's that going for you? New name, 3 of your top 6 draft picks, Gates, Austin, Colston, already been injured, already been not very productive. How's that going for you? Chipmunks, I already got onto you a little bit for this one, but top draft pick of the year, Foster, hasn't done much so far. How's that going for you? I know it's on the way up. Cream Puff, pretty easy this one, number 1 pick of the season, Jamal Charles, out for the season. How's that going for you? Texas Rangers, your 3rd round and top QB choice, Peyton Manning. Obviously we know how that went. How's that going for you? Actually, don't answer that. Tuna, your top wide receiver, the top wide receiver off in the entire draft, Johnson, out for a little while. How's that going for you? Face, your top pick, Chris Johnson, underperforming. How's that going for you? Analrapist, just kind of the auto pick thing in general. How's that going for you? Mean Green, I'm just going to kind of target your entire wide receiver draft because it wasn't good. I see that you are already starting 2 guys you picked up off the free agency or waivers or whatever. How's that going for you? And finally, Mr. Bane. It was hard to decide because honestly your first 7 rounds of the draft just sucked. But let's go with Vic because he's the funnest. So Michael Vick, your top QB pick, your stud. Obviously a complete bust, a complete dud the first 3 weeks. And then naturally, the week that he actually plays decently, you bench him. How's that going for you? Alright, that's all from your commish this week, and yes, I am wearing the same shirt as last week.